first. I was first in the stream.
Fast today.
First time ever. Hey, everybody. Welcome to One Night Stanley's Friday night show on the Twitches and the interwebs. We're the One Night Stanleys, Albuquerque's second favorite improv group, according to the Weekly Alibi, which is a now defunct newspaper. And they, in 2009, said that we were the second best team in Albuquerque. So lucky you for seeing what we're up to. Normally, we'd be performing improvisation at the Box Theater in Albuquerque, and we'd ask a guest to join us on stage, tell us about their day, and then we would make an improvisation off of what happened during their day. Since we can't do this, because I don't know if you heard, there's this little virus going around, this coronavirus thing. So all these theaters are closed. So instead of doing a show in a theater, we're doing it online here on the interwebs. And sometimes what we do is invite a good friend of ours to join us, and then we'll ask that person about their day. And today we're so happy to have our good friend Katie Farman join us. So bring Katie Farman on in. Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. Thanks for joining us. How are you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good.
That's good.
Medium.
Medium.
Not
good.
Good. Not. Yeah. Medium.
Oh, it's Friday. You got that, and I like the Christmas lights in the background. That's kind of festive.
Thanks. I like. Okay, so I'm like the actual like lighting fixtures in my apartment just make it seem like a hospital. So I put the Christmas lights, so it's like a warm glow as opposed to like a flickering, like horror movie light. Yeah.
Yeah, that light. I don't know if that's the kitchen. I'm in my kitchen. That looks a little bit like a kitchen back there. Yeah, that light, little bit of a that's got a hospital feel to it. I know how those go. Those can be rough. Well, hey, listen, let's get away from that light. Let's not talk about that. That's going to bring us down. Normally what we like to do in these is we ask people from the time they woke up until the time they join us, tell us about your day. Tell us what happened. And then we know, it's Corona, so we might have to go back and recap the week too. But yeah, tell us what you did today.
So today I woke up, I left my bed, and I work from home most of the time. So I set up my alarm to go off 5 minutes before I have to clock in.
Nice.
It's amazing.
That's good. That's nice. Yeah. You're taking these COVID lemons and turning that into some lemonade. Giving yourself an extra 5 minutes. Nice. I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Did the alarm go off in time?
It did go off in time, and the 5 minutes is just enough time for me to wake up, feed my dog and my cats, and then I clock in.
Okay.
And then I do the super secret thing where I don't go to work. Instead, what I do.
Katie, this is live on the internet. We have literally millions of people.
Oh my God! I hope my boss is not.
Oh, I'm sure he does or she does.
They could be a huge fan.
Doesn't go to work immediately.
Immediately don't go to work.
All right.
She probably stays late.
Yeah,
yes.
You probably.
I stayed late today. We're not there yet though.
Okay. All right. So you got to snooze, clock in. So what exactly? So they've got some kind of an app or something that is the clock in app or something.
Not even. All I do is I send an email that just says, "Oh, it's to my supervisor." And I send it to her, and all I have to put in the subject is "good morning." So I send just a good morning email, and then at the end of my work day, I send an email that the subject line says "daily update," and then I list 3 things I did that day. It's so interesting, right?
The good news is there's so many ways to cheat that. And as an American office worker, I mean, we're all, let's be honest, we're all looking for ways to, skirt the system. So that's great. I'm happy for you, Katie. It's a Friday in a pandemic. I say whatever.
Right.
And
exactly.
I'm sure your supervisor's not watching, so we're okay.
I'm sure.
So what good morning. Okay. You could probably, I don't know if you use Google Gmail or Outlook or what you use, but I think there's a function in there where you can send out a daily mail where you don't even need to wake up. No? Nando?
No, there is. You're totally right. But that, I feel like that's even more cheating than I'm already doing. At least waking up when I'm supposed to go to work. And normally.
Good for you.
Nando, did you just do this? Did you just do this?
I think I was going to say, it sounds like
she did
Nando's tried it.
Mustache and I flattened out the curl.
Yeah.
Nando's
Right.
tried it or done it.
Yeah.
My very long mustache.
Yeah, that's the don't do it. Okay. So you check in.
So I
whatever
check
that
in.
is.
Mhm.
Do you then is that check-in email effectively like the modern day snooze button? Do you then go back to sleep for a few minutes?
Today I did. I went back to sleep for a few minutes, and then.
That's a pre-work meditation.
Yeah. Ease into the day. You're not going to be productive if you don't have your rest.
Yeah, clearly, yeah. This is for my work. I'm trying to ensure my best performance.
Right.
Mhm.
Seriously.
Yes.
If you're going all cranky and like tired, overtired, you're not
Right.
going to be productive. You got to be,
Nope.
ease into it. Nice and easy. Good for
Exactly.
you. Okay. So what do you think about and by the way, what time was this in the day?
This was okay. So I wake up kind of early. So my alarm goes off at 6:55 a.m.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
6:50.
That shut us up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Okay.
guys.
So
This is a real person.
Oh, shit.
real work hours. That's good.
Yeah,
Sometimes the Stanleys, we get some people who talk about how early it is, and it's like 8:30, 9:15.
Hey, don't shame him.
Sorry, he just loves. Okay, so anytime I'm on the computer and I'm talking, he thinks I'm watching TV, and so he loves watching. My cat loves watching TV.
All right, so 6:55. So that means 7 a.m. You're supposed to clock in. So 7 a.m. You send the email. What time do you actually get out of get out of bed and get moving?
Oh, I got out of bed at like 8:30, and then I took my dog on a walk, and I picked up some coffee on that walk.
This is all on the clock.
I'm on the clock. I'm on the clock this whole time. I
you
slept
still
for
on
an
the
hour and
clock?
a half, and then we went and bought coffee.
USA.
USA. USA.
So I'm realizing how awful I am now as I'm telling you about what I did.
Hey, I'm going to put this on your supervisor. Your supervisor gives you such great motivation to come to work every day that you're like, screw you. I'm going to wake up an hour and a half late and walk my dog and get coffee rather than work for you, supervisor. Can you share?
That's a management issue.
Yeah, I think it's a management issue. I think it's a motivation issue. It's not your fault.
No.
So when you do get back, so you walk, you sleep in an extra hour and a half, then you go for the dog walk, then you get the coffee. I hope you went someplace nice for the coffee. Did you go to what's the Thomas? What's that place called?
So I live a block away from a Humble, so I walked.
Humble coffee.
Perfect.
People
Yeah.
going to Humble as interviewers. Yeah,
That's a nice. You got a Humble coffee. That's nice. So now you're ready to get after it. You're ready to get after your day. At that point, do you actually begin work, or do you start binging some show on HBO?
No, then I ate an orange.
On the clock. You ate a fucking
good.
orange on the clock.
I ate an orange.
An hour activity. That's not a quick snack.
That's an hour activity for Steve and I.
Peel it. It's like, and I'm not very good at peeling oranges, but I like citrus. So
It's so sweet. Now I'll tell you, I ate an orange on the clock today, and I don't peel. The thumb right there. I just jam that thumb in there. Get after it.
Like he's a real son of a bitch.
That's right. Take that orange.
Damn.
Who does the orange work for, huh? That's right. Me and Katie. All right. So you take a half an hour to eat an orange.
That's fast. That's pretty fast.
So now we're cooking into the 9:30 hour.
yeah, so around 9:30, I send my first email.
Your second, technically.
Oh yeah, you're
Right?
right. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. I send my
I
second.
don't want to shortchange you here. This is your second. Okay, so you send out email number 2, and this one says what? I'm taking a break.
No, this email is I'm trying to. So I work at the Balloon Museum.
I love the Balloon Museum. I'm disappointed to hear. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry. What?
He's disappointed.
You should never mention that.
He is disappointed.
I'm not disappointed. I could never be disappointed. I was going to say I like the Balloon Museum. So anyway, go ahead.
Disappointed how loosely it's run.
Not a tight ship.
I'm on that supervisor. Again,
It's not a tight balloon or
Not-
whatever.
It's not a tight balloon. That's a great phrase you just coined there. This, I'll tell you what, this
It's not a
balloon
tight
is
balloon.
like
This
a
is
tight
a
balloon.
loose-ass balloon. I'm sorry.
It's a loose ass balloon. And that's what they say at the museum. There's a big banner that says it's a loose ass balloon. All right. So, Katie, you got to send an email about the balloon fiesta. What happens there?
No, it's not about balloon. So I'm the field trip and volunteer coordinator, and as a volunteer coordinator, one of the programs I run is our RC balloon crew, which is it's like a group of people. Yeah, it's a balloon. So they fly a balloon, but it's smaller than like a balloon a human could be in.
Oh, cool. That sounds like fun. And it's been kind of windy lately, though. But anyway.
It is, yeah. So I sent a balloon or an email because we're trying to get a new balloon envelope. And do you know what the envelope is? The balloon part of the balloon. Oh my God, I'm doing a field trip for you guys.
I love it. We're here to learn.
So the balloon part that's not the basket, that's called the envelope.
It's called the envelope, right? Like somebody put a letter in because that is what's capturing the hot air. Yeah,
it's enveloping it.
Yeah, it's enveloping it. Yes.
Right, and then allows it to rise. Okay, so what's the envelope email?
So I'm trying to get this guy to build because balloons are very specialized and you have to like know a guy who knows a guy in order to like get your envelopes made.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Nice job. Hey, shout out to our great friend Bruce Wong right here, always ready with audio visual assistant. Thank you, Bruce.
So so I sent an email because I finally got some budget stuff approved to get a new envelope made. So I sent a man a W-9 form to fill out so he can.
I just like how you use the word finally. Like you've been working so hard and waiting so long for this thing.
It's been such a pain in the ass getting this because it's like city money because it's a city facility and like in order to get like city money to do anything, you have to like just jump through a bunch of hoops. And I've been trying to get this envelope built for so long. And
okay, so you sent the email to the guy. Does that mean that the wheels are in motion?
Yeah, except like he's like so he's also like an old man and like doesn't understand technology. And I sent.
He might be watching. Be careful.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Matt.
Literally. What aspect of the technology did he not understand?
Well, because I sent the PDF and then he freaked out because he was like, I don't understand how to fill this out. I'm not a business. I don't have a business ID. And I was like, there's no spot to put a business ID in this W-9. So I spent like a good 30 minutes like sending emails with an old man explaining how to fill out a W-9.
Sure.
Now, all right, I'm as the oldest person likely in this call right now. Sure. I'm going to go to bat for the old man.
Please.
Well, PDFs sometimes are difficult to edit if you do not have a PDF editor. Was that more the issue, or was it more old man kicking in?
I think it could be both.
Okay, all right, there you go.
I mean, I'm not gonna not help him. Like, I'm not gonna be like,
good for you.
You know, whether it is, but I did have to like help. Well, he was freaked out because he thought he had to have a business ID, and I was like, "There's literally no spot in this W-9 for you to put that." So I'm like, and there's
that's even more concerning though. If you think you need the business ID and then you don't even see where to put it, like that's extra stressful. You go, I need this thing that I don't have, and I don't even know where to put it if I had it.
All right.
So yeah.
So you go ahead. So you help him out.
Mm-hmm. And then I check the registration form for field trips. See if there's any new applications. There weren't because because
they're coming. They're coming.
So I do virtual field trips. So what I was doing while everyone was virtual learning, it was like they could sign up for it, and I would pop in on their like school virtual platform, and then I would teach small children about balloons over cameras. But since there's like everyone's going in person, no one's signing up for them, which is fine.
Yeah,
that's less work for me because obviously it works so much.
Yeah, I mean, actually, this is working out okay. You know, a lot of people are upset about this pandemic, but you see a silver lining in it. It's a little bit less work. All right. So does this get us to lunch? Are you get to lunch at that point?
I do. Yeah.
And so did you get to go out, or were you like, or are you just going to plow through lunch?
No, I just plowed. Yeah, I plowed. I peeled that orange. And that was.
Just keep, a little bit of a thumbnail there to get in there.
Mm-hmm. And then after, I do that. I listen to a podcast while I do some dishes and some housework on the clock still. And then
you probably would have done that. You normally bring dishes into the office. A lot of people do them there. So that's not out of the blue to do dishes on the clock. It's fine.
Yeah, I've worked at places where you get in a lot of trouble for not doing your dishes. People are like, we're leaving these dishes in the common area. Please wash them. So, yeah. So, okay. So, which podcast did you listen to?
It's called No Dogs in Space. It's it's a podcast. It's one of the I can't remember his name. It's one of the guys from Last Podcast on the Left. It's him and his wife, and they do like a series of talking about bands that they love, and they go deep into that, and it's really funny. It's like they're like, you can like tell that they like enjoy each other's company, and they're just like go deep dive into these bands that.
What was today's band?
I'm listening to a part on the Beastie Boys. This is
that sounds like fun.
Nice.
So
yeah. Oh, super cool.
So I listen.
All right. So let's see. Yeah. Go ahead. No, go ahead. You were
part one, just the beginnings. It's that. Just listen to the podcast. It's cool.
That's good. All right. So then, rest of the day, any more interactions at work? You had to come up with 3 things that you did. So what would that sounds like? Number 1 is the old man email. After the good morning, then old man email. We've got 2 more tasks.
So number 1 of the things I do, I always put as a list of things I did. I always write various email and phone correspondence throughout the day.
That covers
Which is true. I did have a phone call today. Some woman called me actually inquiring about doing a field trip in July. So
that should be safe by then.
So I did that first one. The second thing I put is so also what I did for work is I'm trying to write like an online, like a video volunteer orientation.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to bore you with this, but our onboarding process is like super long at the museum. So I'm writing an orientation script, which is really boring.
Number 2.
So I wrote that, and then I'm making some supplemental educational materials for a new exhibit we have at the museum called In Their Words. It's about women in ballooning.
Nice. What can you tell me about women in ballooning? Who was the first woman up in a hot air balloon?
Sophie Blanchard.
Nice. What year?
1780.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So something super interesting about balloons is like women have actually been very prevalent since its invention. So balloons were invented in Lyons, France in 1783.
Now,
the inventor of, or one of the inventors of the gas balloon, his wife, Sophie Blanchard, actually was one of the first balloon pilots in the world.
So she was in France as well?
She was in France.
Okay.
Or she was in France.
Wow. Okay. So 1783, first balloon, 1784, first woman.
Yes, first woman. So she's like one of the OG pilots even. So that's cool. Yeah, nice. There you go. So she used to do
Oh,
this.
look at me. Oh.
Alex Knight, first woman balloonist.
Yeah. And she used to she would do these, they would do like spectacular shows because ballooning is not a very good like form of transportation because you can't steer. So they would do like acts. So they would like go high up and like shoot fireworks, or she straight up would do this thing where she would have a dog and would attach a parachute to a dog and throw dogs out of.
Now see, that's entertainment. My God, that sounds awesome. I love dogs catching frisbees or in parachutes. Can you imagine how cute a dog in a parachute is? I mean, just
so
take a minute to think of that. That's adorable.
Yeah,
That's adorbs.
The look on its face, so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, dogs love being thrown from like 10,000 feet in the
Dogs
air.
love heights. They always land on their feet.
Now, let me ask this about Sophie Blanchard, and I know we're going too far down a rabbit hole here. Did she live a long life, or did she die in a ballooning accident?
She did die in a ballooning accident.
Oh,
Or I don't know, something happened. Balloons were very unreliable, so they made their balloon envelopes. Balloon envelopes are a lot better now, but back then they were made out of tissue paper.
what?
And they didn't have burners. They would just have like an open fire in the basket. So it was like this giant basket with like a fire, just wood and flames. and then like the paper envelope, and then
It
people
doesn't seem smart.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're so right.
But it is, right?
I mean, isn't that amazing?
It was a step, a necessary step.
Like first human to fly, smart, but also tissue paper fire, not so smart. Like, what an interesting combination. Anyway.
Yeah. But she descended too quickly.
What a kind way.
That's my fear of heights, descending too quickly.
Fell out of the sky.
Well, so she descended too quickly, but she was in the basket. Like she's in the basket, but the balloon's going down too far. I think it's not confirmed, but it caught on fire, I think. And
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, and it was descending too quickly, and her basket hit the roof of in Paris. She died in Paris. It hit the roof of it, and then she fell out of the basket and then fell to death.
She descended too quickly from that roof?
Yeah, she descended too quickly from the roof.
Yeah. Rats. Oh, well. Well, geez Louise. Well, Katie, this has been a lot of fun talking to you. I hate to end on such I'm sorry. Well, I think that you've provided us with so much fun information. This has been so fun talking. But eventually, we're going to have to do some of these little improv bits, don't you guys think?
Yeah, sure. I have one thing I'd like to bring up, Katie. Is it true that you might have gotten an award, possibly, or up for an award of some kind?
Yeah,
maybe we talk about that because that's pretty cool and special.
Yeah. So I wrote a play, and it was like a social distance theater piece where I mailed you a play. It's called Package Play, and it's been nominated for a Drama League award.
Nice.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
So what happens? You write the play, send it to someone, and then like the notion is that how does it work?
So you can I have like no quick access to the registration link, but if you go to tricklock.com/packageplay, you can register. And what happens is I send you a package and an audio file with an email with like some directions of what to do when you get the package, and it has an audio file. And then you get the package, and then you listen to the audio file, and it talks you through opening the package, and you interact with all the objects in it. Yeah. And it's just like, it's basically like a mix between a guided meditation and a 4 a.m. conversation with your best friend.
Oh, wow.
It's some goddamn art. Cool. That's what that is.
That's awesome.
That's good old art right there.
Well,
yeah,
I don't want to spoil for everybody, but
never happened normal times. So,
well, I think that's awesome. I hope you win, man. That'll be great. That sounds totally cool. Well, thanks so much, Katie, for.
No, I was just going to make a dumb joke.
Well, we're all ears, Steve.
What is it?
All right. Forget it. Let him off the hook.
Cool.
Yeah, everyone check out this place.
Yeah, tricklock.com package play. Well, Katie, thanks so much for joining us, and thanks so much for sharing your day. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're great.
You guys are fun.
Thank you, Katie.
This envelope won't close.
I mean, if you got it a little wet, then, or I can close it for you too if you need me to.
No, it's wet. I've wet. Look, it's moistened it. The adhesive. See that?
Yeah.
See, the adhesive's old on this envelope.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, we can just put it in another envelope. The important thing is the document inside.
Take it.
Okay. Okay.
Take it.
Thank you.
I need a new envelope.
Okay.
Go
You sound
to my desk.
okay. All right. You sound upset. Look, you don't want to do this. You don't have to do this. Okay?
I'm here. You'll get
Look,
your name.
I know. What?
You'll get your name on the will.
I don't care about
Ronnie.
Okay. All right. Fine. Here you go.
Give me a new envelope.
Here. Look, the rest of the family's real cutthroat about this.
Yes.
They want to get in that will. They want your money, and it's
like crows circling the body before it's expired.
So look, I urge you again, if you want to give all your money away, just donate it. Donate it to a charity or something. We don't deserve it, We've not been grateful to you. You've been treated like crap. You're in this terrible home.
Yes, it's true. You thought to leave me to rot, an old wretch hanging on to his wealth. My final days.
I absolutely blame everyone else, but you're right. I'm 100% to blame as well, and I'm just passing now. Just because I'm here doesn't make up for all those years.
It's true you were cruel to me, though no crueler than I to you and the rest of my children.
Well, I'm glad that you admit that, because you weren't exactly nice. You weren't nice to my parents at all.
No.
You treated my mom really, really poorly.
I was a tyrant. I ruled the house with an iron fist. And what have I to show for it now?
Yeah, well,
Crumbles of a bagel by my bedside.
you drove a lot of people away. But the Einstein bagel fortune should not go to undeserving people, Grandpa. And that includes me. I'm telling you right now, I don't want it.
My children will have none of it.
Good.
They'll never touch
Good.
it. You're the next generation. You'll take it all.
Oh, no, don't give it to me. If you give it all to me and you skip everyone else,
Yes.
I'm going to be in big trouble. No.
Right.
No. They're hungry. You've seen them. They're crazy. They'll hurt me.
ravenous.
They'll pressure me. They'll hire people to break my legs. I don't want it. I think just donate it. Donate it. Give the shares to the shareholders or whatever happens.
No, it's not for the people. It's for you. I want it to hurt. And you read them what's the contents of the letter when I'm gone. From hell's heart.
Oh, no, I can't read some of this. This
Read
is a
that
horrible
part.
letter. No, I'm not going to call upon the devil. I'm not going to call upon the devil to write your sins.
You will.
No.
Promise me. Yeah. Promise me.
Damn it. No. Stay in your bed. Stay in your bed. Stay in your bed.
Wait.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, Joseph Michel, please. Just one time, let me fly the balloon. Please, Joseph.
Leon, don't beg me to fly the balloon. It is
Just one time.
it is an art.
But
It's
I
not
am
a
so good.
playground.
I have made you such nice fires. The fire I made you is so nice, Joseph. Please.
Leon,
Let me
I
go in.
see your fires and they're beautiful fires. And this is
I
why
like-
I use them to fly my balloons. But you cannot. You cannot pilot Leon. Leon,
Why?
you.
Why can't I fly your balloon? I can fly it as well as any man can. Let me fly your balloon.
Leon,
I am a
Leon,
pilot.
you just can't jump in a balloon and start flying around the mountains.
I can.
Precision.
I will fly around Paris. You will see I am a better pilot than any man. Come on, Joseph. One time, let me fly your balloon. Please. Please, please.
Leon, I quiz you. Question one.
Okay.
What is the balloon part of the balloon called?
Envelope.
Touche. You may fly the balloon, Leon.
Oh, mwah. I love you so much. I love you so much. You are such a man. You are such a wonderful man. I cannot. I am so honored. Let us go. Let us fly now. There is not much wind. We can fly away. We can go together. You will tell me. You will coach me. It will be so lovely, so romantic.
Line,
Please.
first balloon, pilot rule. You must know where you want to go in your heart.
Hmm.
If you don't
Wait,
know, you
let me-
cannot fly. It will not
No.
lift. It requires the dreams to fly.
I have to ask my heart where my heart wants to go.
Where
Let
does
me
your
ask.
heart want to go, Leon?
Paris. I want to go to Paris.
We're in Paris, Leon.
Okay, another part of Paris. Ile Saint Louis. Can we go to the Ile Saint Louis? I want to land at Notre Dame. We will fly over Notre Dame and we will land amongst the gargoyles on top of Notre Dame. It will be a beautiful dream. This is what my heart tells me to do. I quieted my head and I listened and I heard. My heart said, land on Notre Dame.
Lion, open your eyes. Look down below you. We are out in the air. We are floating already. Your dreams have lifted us.
Oh my God!
Yes,
Oh my
everyone.
God! Put us down! Get us down! Get us down! It's too high! It's too high!
Just going to finish these up and we can start the next episode. I know Mr. Wriggles is excited.
Yeah.
He thinks Gus Fring's going to die in this episode.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not
You're not
entirely
very excited.
present this evening. No, I'm a little distracted, honey. I'm sorry.
You want to talk about it?
I mean, you know what it's about. It's that damn play we saw.
Oh, honey. It really affected you, didn't it?
Just felt like that fucking playwright knew me. It was
That's-
about me. That whole goddamn play was about me.
Honey, art is, I told you this, art is supposed to be provocative.
No. They knew too much. It was too personal. Everything. Felt like an autobiography of my life.
Oh, honey, a lot of people went to high school here in Albuquerque. That's very normal. I thought that was just a coincidence. And
Okay, look, I used to... Before we were together,
yes,
I dated her.
oh my
And
God.
she made the goddamn play to dig at me. And I know it. And I knew we shouldn't have gone. I told you we shouldn't have gone.
I mean, I just thought it was a wonderful coincidence that she was highlighting elements of humanity that are present in all of us.
No,
And
she
that was
out
your story.
That was you in that play. That was you, by the way.
What's the witch?
The big witch, yes. The big witch that
The
flew
big
in.
witchy fat witch was me.
I didn't want to tell you, baby. I'm sorry.
God damn it. Do I really talk like that? Is that how I sound? Nagging? Constantly eating? That's who I am, just shoving food in my face all the time?
No, it's not accurate. It wasn't accurate at all. It was really well written, spot on in almost every way. But a lot of the ways, no, not at all. Not at all. There was quite a few exaggerations. Took liberties. You're nothing like that witch.
This isn't right. I mean, this isn't right at all. We should get a cut of the box office. We should get some acknowledgement.
Look, I'm sorry. All that stuff, like I said, that was all me. And so if you think about it, you might think differently about me now.
You used to murder butterflies for fun? That was real?
Yeah.
You robbed a liquor store and shot a man?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh God. I thought you were just in Alaska because you wanted to work on a fishing boat for a summer.
No.
You were
It's kind of
running
away. That's why I've been particularly checked out this last little bit of Breaking Bad. It's just a little too close to home.
I know it. The crimes, the murder, it's gotten intense, and you always walk out of the room.
Honey, I love you. I want to be the man that you see. And I'm trying to bury that past, and seeing it all come up like that's just, it's shaking me a little bit.
Oh, God, I don't even know what's real anymore. I thought we had a connection, but apparently we're just missing each other completely.
So, Mr. Einstein, as your accountant, I just have to tell you that all you got to do is complete this form, complete this W-9 form, and I've provided you an electronic PDF to complete it, and just put it in an envelope, send it to my office, and all of your assets will be moved over to the beneficiary of your choice. And I, again, apologize for having to do this meeting virtually. Normally, I would prefer to do this with you in person, someone of your age. But yeah, as you can see, hopefully on your screen, hopefully you're able to just open up that PDF and start editing it.
Hold on. Let me reach for my mouse.
And may I just say, I'm a big fan of your company. I am there every morning. I particularly like the green chili bagels that you guys have here in New Mexico. It's a great treat.
Yes,
thank you so
Ethan.
much.
Yes, Ethan, your brown nosing did not go unnoticed. Certainly not by the top brass and not by me.
Yeah. Well, you got me guilty as charged. I'm so sorry. We're at this virtual session. I'm unable to help you, sir. Just please, if you can edit that PDF and just sign over.
What? I can't type in this.
Careful.
This is not a Corel Word Perfect document. How am I meant to type my letters and words into this infernal contraption, Ethan?
Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't know you needed Word Perfect. I'm happy to send you that. Any other 1980s word processing program that you desire, I can send you that. If are you familiar with Lotus Notes? I'm happy to send you a Lotus Notes file. Would that be better? Or
yes.
Lotus is fine. All right, let me just send you a Lotus file. I'm gonna copy this PDF into a Lotus file and then also into a Word Perfect. I'm gonna just send that over here with my mouse. There, send.
Thank you.
Just a second. You should be seeing it come over. I've sent you both a Word Perfect format and one in Lotus.
Yeah.
They should be more comfortable for you.
All these windows. There's more windows have popped up. It says not to tap.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
History.
I sent you too many files. Let me just compose another one, and then I'll just send
well, yeah, a little point of view action, baby. Let's get it up.
I know.
That
be
was
careful.
from last night. Terrors from the dark leap out as death gnaws closer at my door. Ethan,
Mr. Einstein,
you brought this.
No. Wait a second. Let's just talk for a second about what I just saw on my screen.
Yes,
Apparently, you're savvy enough on the internet to type in www.hotguys.com.
Yes, I know the dark web.
You can find the dark web,
yes.
but you can't edit a PDF document. I'm beginning to think that this is. Are you stalling for some reason? Do you not want to fill out the PDF?
Am I stalling, Ethan? You tell me. Could a frail old man in his mid to late 60s possibly navigate the perils of portable
PDF
document format?
Apparently you can.
And
You're
all
just
of
clowning me. You think you can? You think you can clown Ethan V. Hill?
I'll not
You
die
got a lot of nerve.
for another 40 years at least.
Oh, really?
Yes. I
Well,
have
that's
always...
only one.
Yes. Yes.
I'd hate if something accidentally would happen to you, sir.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Ethan?
It'd be a real shame. You know, that virus is going on. But those homes, it seems like the coronavirus really seems to be catching. I'd hate for you to contract something. Oh, my God. Please, turn that off. I don't want to...
We are here to mourn the life of Leon, a champion of balloons, of piloting, but as we all know, she descended too quickly. As she plummeted to the earth at 10 meters per second, she found that her dreams were not strong enough to keep her afloat. If anyone else has something to say about our dear Leon, the floor is open.
What about her money?
Excuse me?
We all know that she goddamn well didn't know how to fly a balloon. And somehow we find out that she's above Notre Dame flying a balloon?
Please, Butch, hold on. Leon knew how to
Fucking
fly. She
killed
had
her.
the dream within
We know
her.
you fucking killed her. We all know that you did it. Okay? So just so you know, we know. And I know we can't prove anything.
But you come to Paris lodging such harmful allegations.
She was so full of life. She was so happy, so optimistic, so full of life.
I cannot agree with you more, Butch. But unfortunately, the dream within her heart could not keep her afloat above Notre Dame.
Okay. Well, I'm out of here. You enjoy the rest of this funeral by yourself.
All right, Butch.
Wait! I am not dead. I'm
Leon.
alive. Don't bury me, Butch. Help! He tried to kill me, Butch. Please, Butchie.
What was that?
He closed the coffin.
Nothing, Butch. Butch,
Oh.
there's a reception in the alcove.
Call the captains. Call the captains.
He smushed my head. Help! Get me out! Oh my!
I guess it just got out of control. I don't know. I mean,
I'm trying to make some art here. This is a story.
everything you keep writing keeps happening.
That's what art is. Art touches people, and it speaks to you in ways you never thought possible.
It's too real. It's too much. I can't handle it.
If you can't handle it, you can't come to these shows. Art is a special thing. It's like a letter from your lover. You open up that envelope and you read it, and it just tugs at your heartstrings. You can't come here and yell at me and throw banana peels and oranges.
You're using my story, okay? My life. I don't like the way I'm being portrayed. I don't like the actress that's playing me.
I'm the actor playing you.
You're doing a horrible job. My mannerisms aren't even like that. I don't walk like that. I don't talk like that. And I certainly have never shot somebody in Alaska.
I don't know about that, but if the character would do it, I think you would do it. That life is art. Art is life. They're mirrors of each other. It's plain as day.
I just feel like I'm trapped in this world where everything I do ends up on the stage, and everything that ends up on stage ends up happening to me, and it's this vicious circle.
The beautiful circle. It's the circle of life and art and art and life and life and art and art and life.
Yeah, great. Well, write a play about me getting a better job or winning a car or the lottery.
The plays aren't about you specifically. They're about all of us. And if you kill a man in Alaska, we all kill that man in Alaska.
Oh, man, here we go. It's so dramatic. I just want a normal life, and everything I do is portrayed in these violent ways.
Maybe it's not how it's portrayed, but how you are. You are violent.
Look, I raised my voice once at Wendy's, one time. I said I wanted a Baconator Junior, and they gave me the Baconator, the full one. I said I wanted the Baconator Junior, and I got upset.
One Baconator.
Do you think I'm a big fat cow who just eats all day? That's 3 patties, sir. I clearly said Junior.
Okay.
Like your pea brain.
So you're saying then she took off, she smashed into the Escalade out there. Oh. What? So and then I was talking to the guy. Yeah. I was doing detective work. I was at the Wendy's talking to the man, and then he just walked away. And so I'm sorry, honey. That's why I've been a little detached at breakfast here. I'm just thinking about that guy.
Don't worry about that. And it was a Baconator, not a Baconator Junior?
I mean, that's what she had ordered. This whole thing is a game of telephone, honey. I shouldn't have bothered you about it. I'm sorry.
This is real life, and I love this.
Look, I'm excited.
Share your stories with me,
honey. I'm excited to go to the Balloon Museum with you today, and I will be on my best behavior, and I'll put all my crime detective work out of my brain, and I will just enjoy the balloons with you.
Well, just look at those balloons and think on how those dreams were able to lift those balloonists.
Well, honey, would you look at that? It says right here that after the tour, there's a little bit of a production. Some sort of balloon play about the history of ballooning.
Well, I would love to see that. I'm very excited.
Welcome. Thank you so much for coming to the Albuquerque Balloon Museum. We're here, and just before the end of your tour, we'd like to put on a production about the original family that first created a balloon. And interestingly enough, you may be familiar with their last name. Their last name is Einstein. They went on to have the Einstein Bagel Fortune.
Bagel Fortune.
Yes, very good, sir. Very good. Thank you very much, officer.
I'm a detective.
Yes, absolutely. I can tell you've got your badge on. Thank you very much. So now, without any further ado, we present to you Legends of Flight.
Oh, please let me ride in the balloon. Please, it's all I've ever wanted.
No, you can't ride in the balloon.
Joseph,
Why not?
I can't keep the woman from getting in the balloon. She's in. She's flying away.
I'm doing it. Oof. Yes.
She's
finally.
getting off the balloon. Fire the cannons.
Shoot at that woman. Women are not meant to fly.
Sacre bleu, it's a witch.
Oh, I'm decelerating too quickly.
Leon died that day. She decelerated so quickly from the roof. She then crashed onto a small balcony. She got up for a moment, but was disoriented and then tripped. And she, at that point, fell off again onto a tree. She hit 9 branches on her way down that you would think broke her fall. Unfortunately, on her way to the ground, there was a rabid dog that also was there and had not eaten in quite some time because this was a period of great poverty in France. The dog then mauled her to death. And that's our show. Thank you very much, Albuquerque Museum Balloon Fiesta, balloon guests. Hope you loved our play. We're sorry about the ending, but we're working on it. But it was written by a local playwright.
Yeah.
Yay!
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, that's how that happened. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for joining us here. We especially want to thank Katie Farman for joining us. Thanks so much, Katie. Thank you
Check out
very
our
much.
play, tricklock.com.
Yeah, absolutely. Check out our play, and then check out thebox.com. And it looked like there's more shows tomorrow night. That's right, Steve.
Yeah, sure. There's the show. The show's tomorrow night at 8:00. So wherever you watch this, watch that. And thank you, Bruce.
Get in here,
very
Bruce.
much, Bruce.
There he is.
Oh, so fast, so quick.
So,
Awesome.
Yep. Thank you all for joining us. This was our 1-year anniversary of internet.
Crazy.
Internet Stanleys.
Anniversary.
Can you believe it?
Online show.
I pray we don't have a second.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for supporting us through that, though. We've definitely needed it. I know I've needed it. Hopefully, we've provided a little bit of pressure release from all of this crazy year. Hopefully. Either way, thank you all.
Thanks, Jody B.
Thanks, Jody.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. So long.
Bye.
Good night.